You must go 47. Kill. 25, check 25.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Here's Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Well, they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. Three and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Prescott from the gun. He's got his target. It's Cobb. The 40, 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Randall Cobb, 77 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Brett Maher on for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
That's what I get for trying to do extra stuff while kicking a field goal.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken in at the 1. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20, 10, and he's into the end zone. Chargers touchdown. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. That's fielded in the end zone.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Come on, QB, come on. Stay.
Prescott on first down. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. A good pickup there, a 22. Prescott now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go. Here we go, 47. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Watch the slant.
From just shy of midfield, Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Prescott. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers out 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Go! Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, they're scared. Check. Keep it skinny.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Who that? Quick the edge. Go.
Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. Oh, he's got some. There goes Melvin Gordon. Touchdown, LA. Melvin Gordon, 69 yards. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Prescott to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It got his man complete. Give him 32 on the play. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 31, Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go, man.
From the red zone now, Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. As his guys have cut the lead down to 2.
Obviously, Brandon, they couldn't get it all back with just one score, but that touchdown chips into the lead, and now it makes the comeback a little bit more manageable.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
To throw is Rivers. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. It's a first down and more for Gordon. And down to the 7-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage. And we're still in the second quarter.
Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half. And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. They go play action here on first down. And this is incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it. When they get desperate, they may actually have him return it as well. Alvin Kamara is an absolute matchup nightmare for everyone. And Christian McCaffrey, did he ever come off the field last year? And, you know, this guy, he's a threat to be a 1,000-yard runner and a 1,000-yard receiver, as is Kamara. So this is going to be fun to watch. I can't wait to see those guys do their thing. But there are plenty of other guys out there, too. If Zeke comes along, you got to take him. Melvin Gordon, if they both come to camp. We'll see how that works out. How about Todd Gurley and his health? Because, boy, when he touches the ball, great things usually happen.
And then wondering, someone like Le'Veon Bell took the year off, now a new offense. But if he starts going like... And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Put that team on the bus. Go, get out there, get out there.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals, because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Load it. 54. Let's pick it up.
First down, Rivers. Benjamin with it over the middle. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Come on here, come get some. Orange 5-4.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Hey, Brown 80. Check. Red Delta. Hey, let's get this.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10.
Hey. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. There's a party now. Load it. Mike 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Ready?
They'll try to throw here. Rivers. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes us down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play there for L.A. 43 yards.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. He'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he'll take this one down near the 15. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Let's make these babies cry.
On 2nd and 9, Rivers. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
Throw to the right here to Gordon. 11 yards there, first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
No, he just did the limbo.
Step 180! 180! 54 Mike. If you don't get this, left right. You think you gonna get this?
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Opposite way.
Melvin Gordon. The second touchdown of the afternoon. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Badgley on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Back at the 37-yard line.
There we go. 57. That's what I do.
Now on 2nd and 13. Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw. Prescott. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 38-yard line.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would...
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Joey Bosa able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12.
Shit! Watch the shit! Check.
Throwing. Prescott. That's complete to Cobb. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 25-yard line.
I don't know if you heard about the new update, but you could double team Joey Bosa.
36. Switch. Check 26, check 26.
On 1st and 10, Prescott dances by at the 20.
Ooh,
This
I
one
just
caught
did your
left side
move.
by Cooper. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process, when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score.
Yeah, no.
Taking it
Thank
in
you,
from
Matt.
4 yards out. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for one here.
Ooh, that thing tried to mess up. It tried to glitch on me.
Getting back within one score.
It tried it. You tried it, man. You tried it.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. From the gun, Rivers. And it's complete. Henry. And out across midfield down to the 45. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 45-yard line. Rivers with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. 7 yards there and a first down. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now Gordon on first down. It's a first down and more for Gordon. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Joey Bosa, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
To try again after the sack, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The Cowboys on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. There's Prescott, forced out to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Trevor Williams with a pick, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at the 20.
They'll run on first down. It's Gordon, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
12.
Now a 20th carry, number 20 here for Melvin Gordon. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. The Chargers on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. A toss play, Gordon. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now Rivers on 4th down. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Well, we looked at each other in surprise going for it on 4th down in the 4th quarter with a lead. But, hey, you get it as a coach. You look like a genius.
So the next time we see Coach, he's going to say, well, that's why I coach and that's why you guys talk.
And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Phillip Rivers with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Prescott. They'll roll him out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. On 1st down, Gordon. And they're able to get this one across the 35.